So yeah, I did have to do that shit. I had to stop my video, uh, go back, figure what the fuck I was talking about, then start a new video. So, like I was saying though, those tribal officials, yeah, they like to let the people rot. They like to let the people just sit there in the shittiest, like almost like a third world country. Um, okay. I couldn't help but get into it about the tribal officials because they're pretty fucked up people, and that's our own people. You know, that's my own people and shit like that. Trying to be like the fucking white man, I guarantee it. One time, dude, I saw a huge boat, like literally the size of this fucking house that I'm living in, at my fucking mom's house. But cool. But this yacht was the fucking size of the goddamn my mom's house and shit like that. And I fucking shit you not, it was on a fucking trailer, like I'm getting hauled by a semi. Literally, it was the size of the damn buildings that I was driving by. And it's in Pine Ridge Reservation. Like, there's no fucking water to sit there and be like, oh yeah, I got this yacht for the fucking lake that I'm by. Like, what fucking lake were you by? Shit. And if there's a lake, it's enough size just for that fucking yacht. You can't put, there's no fish, there's nothing. It's just fucking retarded. It's stupid as shit. Okay, but that's just getting off the point though. But because what I was talking about was that these tribal officials who get this shit, man. Get how fucking retarded they are, man. Get how fucking stupid the Native American people are. My own fucking people. You know how fucking retarded we are? My own brothers, my own fucking family are so fucking stupid. Dude, sometimes I'm retarded. You know, I can look past shit and I just... But fuck. Like, how fucking stupid do you have to be as a populace? Because we all sit there, we like to bullshit, we like to get drunk, and we like to do shit. We like to be fucking losers. And if someone starts doing better than the other, they start fucking like getting all self-conscious about themselves. Or like we get jealous of the other one that's doing better than us. One thing that really pisses me off with just anybody, like I spent my whole fucking life thinking that I have to be like this big individual in order to be a fucking great person. But it turns out you don't have to do shit to be a great person. You know, that just goes to like Kim Kardashian and shit like that. Yeah, because that bitch, I don't know, because she did nothing and she became famous, and it's fucking crazy. Like, how does that get people fucking famous? So here you go again, getting off topic and shit. Can't remember what the fuck. think I have something wrong with my brain, to be honest with you. I'm gonna figure it out. Someone's gonna see this video and diagnose me with like Alzheimer's or some shit. Dementia. But oh yeah, so these tribal officials, like, how fucking retarded. How fucking stupid. Oh yeah, this guy, yeah. The reason why I was talking about those fucking natives and shit being like this, how fucking retarded, because our own tribal officials were on this fucking website trying to get donations for the activism that's happening against the pipelines. Now, you know, someone might fucking try to sit there and like argue against me, but I'm pretty sure they're just trying to get fucking money. I'm pretty sure they just did that shit in order to try to rake in some cash. Easy as fuck too. Cause I don't know if they don't get enough money, but those tribal officials, you know, cause I remember looking at the website, I remember seeing their donation thing or whatever to help out to the cause, of the activism, but there was no like location to go and like present yourself, because that's what I was trying to do. Like, I was trying to go find a fucking camp. I was trying to find a lot of shit that were tangible, not just me donating money. So I couldn't find it. Couldn't find anything. I was gonna just donate fucking money, to be honest with you. It's not like that. Like, I'll donate to some other people for other causes and shit, but not for that. Because I had myself to go to, so I had to go find it myself. So, you know, like, this is the website. You see, this is the tribal official building. They have people, you know, working that building, and it's obviously somebody built the website for them, so somebody's running that shit. So those corrupt people were asking for donations, leading to this activism group. Well, that's the only fucking way that I knew what the hell the activism thing was going on, was because of that website. I forget what fuck, the Lakota Pine Ridge website. You know, it's meant for the tribal officials and shit, meant to, you know, so someone can contact them and shit like that at their main building. And Pine Ridge Reservation in South Dakota. But they're fucking retarded, because they had put up a donation asking thing without any place to, you know, like, try to go and fight the cause. So I had to go find it myself. But then once I get there, that's where I learned that, like, you know, the officials are the fucked up ones, and that, like, you know, they're corrupt. They're always asking for donations and shit. But also, that's where I learned they're pieces of fucking garbage, human trash, human pieces of shit on two legs, and they dress up in silk shirts and ties, fatter than fuck, pieces of shit tribal officials. Lord knows they're dumb as a fucking sack of bricks, who should be probably fucking killed by their own people there in that town, you know, while they're drinking and shit. In fact, they should probably take all the alcohol that they get and then drown them in a tub full of alcohol. But these officials, dumbass officials, put up a fucking donation asking for activism money and shit like that, and then it turns out that they're not totally with the activists, because activists go and protest that tribal official building about every fucking year, and then they're trying to, like, persuade people to give them money to help a cause that they don't even believe in. So I'm glad I never gave them fucking money. If anything, I don't know, maybe, hopefully, we never did anything. We should have probably burnt down a couple of houses or something, but, like, or a couple of tribal official buildings. But we never, I don't think, cost them any fuck ton of money. We probably should have. We never gave them money. So yeah, you know, the tribal officials don't give a shit about the activism. They're just trying to rake in money. And it's funny because like I go there because of that website, but I end up actually having to fight up against them. And really, I want the whole thing just kind of blow up in their fucking faces. I want everything that they don't want to happen to them, I want it to happen to them, you know, and possibly the soonest possible manner. I suppose I gotta do it. Nah. Doesn't need to get stronger though. Yeah, but how fucking retarded are the native people where we get discouraged by our own other people's success? And like we expect, you know, like really we're really easy people to fucking sit there and manipulate mentally. I suppose it's only been proven time and time again how we've been tricked through the treaties, tricked through friendship, tricked through trade. Yeah, it's not like okay, so like try to think about it. Try to think about it in the way that maybe I'm thinking about it. So in every kind of fucking race, there's a more dominant type of person, a more dominant featured person. You know, like the kings and queens of fucking England and shit. They're obviously a lot bigger than their peasants. Their princes, their knights, they were all royalty, who are obviously bigger than their peasants. Now, keep in mind that mentality, that usually that's just how it is. Now, when they come over here with that kind of like king lordship mentality, because you know they weren't bringing a bunch of peasants over at first. They brought their military, they brought their royalty, they brought all the officials, everybody important, because this new land was different. And you know what? Like the fucking, I was watching 500 Nations, like they said, it wasn't just it wasn't like they were just you know, trying to like inhabit the place. They're having wars, they're having like battles. The French, the English, the Spanish, they're like all within the same conjunction of the same place on America. Now keep in mind that this place hasn't been touched by war like that at all. And it's fucking crazy, because imagine a bunch of toy soldiers that we're watching. I'm pretty sure we're watching from the fucking trees and shit. Imagine watching them and all the gun smoke. You could just see rifles and shit all being blasted, just the fucking smoke in the air from both sides, encroaching on each other, that you've never seen before. And that's your first introduction to these type of people. Maybe it wasn't like that, but that's the first time we probably seen war like that. Because, you know, a bunch of fucking howling natives throwing fucking sticks, throwing a bunch of spears. And don't get me wrong, we're probably gouging each other's eyes out. We're probably impaling each other right through the fucking, like, through the rib cage, into the heart, and then, like, I don't know, moving it around. I mean, moving the blade and shit. But this be the first time that we've seen fucking guns being fired, that much smoke, and armored warriors and horses. What the fuck was I thinking? Shit, see, there I go again. I might need to make another video. First time we've seen that kind of war. Yeah, but that's pretty interesting when I think about it. They should tell that, because it wasn't just the American, it wasn't like it was just the American people first. And even then, their people, I'm pretty sure the military people thought of the civilian populace as a way of militarily controlling everything. Because not only are you bringing more people to populate your armies, but you're also like taking over territory. You're conquering space with just people. And the Mormons want to act like they're shit, but they're a pussy ass fucking group of people. If I ever fucking met a group of people like that, hell yeah. Yeah, little ass group of people who think they're kind of the shit, but they're not, because they're kind of fucking, I don't know, old, outdated. But strange. Yeah, the Mormon people are fucked up too. How? Because the whole time they're in Utah and shit like that, they got this native population that they're like enslaving and killing on a routine basis. Displacing them, like what they did, like any white people did with any natives. But these Mormons had a religion based around it. In case nobody knows that fucking story, the Mormon book, their Bible or whatever, I guess one of their ancestors, this is all in a fictional fairy tale book, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but you know, like they think that we're Hebrews and that we came from Hebrew people. Cause dude, I have no fucking beard. And like, they have like that weird little curly hair. But these fucking Hebrew people had came over here to America already. And like when they were here, the two leader brothers had gotten into a fucking argument where they didn't want to rule the same way. So one of them chose to be a fucking little pussy ass bitch and decided to fucking do like, you know, like civilization type build. Whereas the fucking other fucking more kick ass dude, obviously, he started with tribalism. And he started with tribalism. And in order to get his fucking, these little fucking pests out of the fucking way, he had killed all those people. He killed all his fucking people, murdered them, massacred them to the fucking ground, killed them until there's nothing left. And so that's what they came here to try to do. The Mormons came here to try to do the same thing that happened to them, to avenge their great ancestors' death or some shit. But they failed pretty fucking hard. Because in the process of what they're trying to do, this one Native American, Black Hawk, I don't know what the fuck his guy, I don't know if he was a chief or just a regular person, but he was raised by Mormons. And he was raised by Mormons, and he was watching what the Mormons were like, how bad and mistreating, like how abusing he was to his people. So he broke free from his like imprisonment by the Mormons, and then fucking started fighting with them. You know, started like engaging in guerrilla warfare tactics. And as it's fucking been said in history, that Black Hawk about fucking nearly killed all the Mormons. And in fact, after killing all the Mormons, did he fucking go and ask for forgiveness from the Mormons. And then which, only after that did he leave them alone. Because, you know, after you kill so many people, eventually you realize that, like, oh shit, you know, I killed that many people, damn. Eventually you're asking someone for forgiveness. I don't care who the hell you are. And if you're not, sure, I don't know. Better hope forgiveness will be fucking given to you. Because I don't know if fucking Christians know it, but we live a very fucking Christian lifestyle. Because I didn't realize to be, like, I live these fucking ideals and beliefs that are preached in the Bible. And, let's see, I've only lived these without ever reading into the Bible. We went to some Bible camps, you know, stuff like that. I always loved the Bible camps because there's so many people. I've always loved religion because of the thought of believing in something, of, if I'm supposed to speak from the heart, I guess. I like religion because it has this very deep, mysterious background. And religion's never just peaceful. It's never just meant about. It's like martial arts. It's like kung fu and shit. It's very peaceful on the outside, but once you really dig down deep into yourself and into what it means to be like that, you realize that it's a war. You're constantly fighting, and that it's not just easy to be always lightened. It's not always to be nice, because in order to be like that, you have to know that there's this deep underline of fucking dark, deep shit. So, you know, like, I suppose that goes the same with life. You know, you go out, you see the sun, and you see how everything's light, but then, you know, like in those bushes, there could be a fucking bear in those goddamn. Okay, a good example is in the grass, there could be like a fucking spider killing a fucking grasshopper. You know, like everything looks really nice, but someone's getting sunburned right now. Someone's getting sunburned. Cancer is developing right now. You know, like these things look really nice, but there's this deep undertone which everybody totally misses. Now in the fucking... Okay, now here's something that I've yet to fucking hear in the Bible, or I've yet to even see outside of my own actions. Is that I'll present myself how I am. Sometimes I do hide stuff, but in many ways it's just to protect yourself. You know, like just protect. Because pretty much, if you think how I am, it's pretty much how it probably is. Because I don't like to hide anything. Like I'll openly show you how I am on my character. And if you want to judge me, go ahead. But I won't let it fucking, you know, like stop me or whatever. Because I will beat the shit out of anybody. I'll beat the fucking shit out of someone. And I might not even know it. And sometimes, you know, you get pretty close to killing. Or pretty close to, like, you know, pushing it to the edge. Like, one thing nobody ever thinks is about is the loser in the whole circumstance. Even if you're winning, like, especially when you're winning. Because you don't think about how the other person feels. You know, like, that's one thing I've done as a teen. I'm 23 now, so back when I was, like, fucking 16 and shit, I remember, like, picking on people, and, like, I remember, like, even in football, like, I would really fuck people up. I never really cared about how the other person felt. It's not because, like, I didn't think about how it was supposed to feel for the other person. I always thought, you know, there's supposed to be a winner, there's supposed to be a loser. I won, you lost. We both know how it's supposed to be. So my conclusion is that we both just get over it. I don't care if I won, I don't care if I lost. Because I've lost plenty of times. But I don't care about it. Because I've always won afterwards. I've always won. Regardless. My pop can pipe. So that keeps it. Because I keeps it real like that. Because I keeps it real. But her friend kept it realer. And then she like beats her ass. I don't know what the fuck I'm really talking about. I just had to go conclude what I was talking about last video. Yeah, I don't know. Why do I smoke out of a pop can when I have at least enough cash to go get a fucking bong? I don't know, I guess because I'm too fucking lazy right now. Living in a Anadarko, I don't know if I can find a bong, really. There's gotta be a bong out there somewhere. But also, man, I'm kind of boycotting the fucking whole weed culture. You know? I don't know if it's just me. It probably is just me. But, dude, being popular for, like, smoking weed is like being popular for having, you know, for nothing fucking special. What I gotta say about the weed culture, I fucking hate it. It's so damn fakishly enlightened. The weed culture is full of fucking it'd be like a bunch of fucking preps trying to sit there and like be the shit smoking weed, you know, like the fucking, I don't think the smartest person in, I don't know, you know, be like band try to sit there and be like, oh yeah dude, I'm a total pothead, you know. Back in high school, fucking band was never touching weed. Hell, not even the football players were touching weed. You know, I was a football player and I barely touched weed. It wasn't until like my junior year, until like we started drinking, we started doing all sorts of fucked up shit. So smoking weed and playing football didn't